dreaming, that's how he smells it. Cat says with smell-o-vision, members get it. John rolls in asking, how do I make her my hot wife? Says he met her 5 hours ago, already planning life. Cat laughs, boy, that's fast, but love is love. Male voice echoes, 5 hours, that's enough. Cat&Jack tearing up Cat's favorite shirt. Cat snatches it back like, sir, stop being a flirt. Jack lunges again, acting wild and dangerous. Save the shirt, this dog is outrageous. And Henry says there's a body over there. Cat whispers, Henry, no, shh, we don't share. We keep our bodies in the closets, decor. What kind of house is this anymore? Cat tosses Jack a toy box, hits his head. She runs over like, baby, I'm sorry. Guilt widespread, drama dog, looking it again. Jack sighs loud like he's in pain. Maya's ass for low waist cat. Cat laughs, I remember those way back, but I can't wear them now. Face the fact, her butt crack would hang out, that's where it's at. Pop Tart says hit the like button, everyone. Cat says let's call it a love button, that's more fun. Squirrel sniper laughs over 18 Jack tonight. Cat says my brain isn't, the joke flew out of sight. Welcome to Cat's house, chaos on display. Sitcom energy all day, every day. Dogs, hot wives, bodies in corners, security light. It's not a live stream, it's a comedy highlight. It's a comedy highlight. It's a comedy highlight.
You're hilarious, buddy.
Full male and female duet.
Smooth soulful pop tone.
Retro funky groove, clean falsetto accents. Yes, with smell-o-vision. Members get it. Members get it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. John rolls in asking, how do I make her my hot wife? Says he met her 5 hours ago, already planning life. Cat laughs, boy, that's fast, but love is love. Male voice echoes, 5 hours, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Cut the Jack tearing up Cat's favorite shirt. Cat snatches it back like, sir, stop being a flirt. Jack lunges again, acting wild and dangerous.
Save the shirt, this dog is outrageous.
Henry says, there's a body over there. Cat whispers, Henry, no, shh, we don't share.
We keep our bodies in the closets, decor. What kind of house is this anymore?
Cat tosses Jack a toy box, hits his head, she runs over like, baby, I'm sorry. Guilt widespread, drama dog, milking it again. Jack's eyes out like he's in pain. Maya's ass for low waist cat. Cat laughs, I remember those way back, but I can't wear them now.
That was hilarious, Nino. Good morning.
Let's call it a love button.
That's more fun. Squirrel sniper laugh.
Jay Olson, good morning.
My brain isn't, the joke flew out of sight.
The joke flew out of sight. The joke flew out of sight. Welcome to Cat's house, chaos on display. Sitcom energy all day, every day. Dogs, hot wives, bodies in corners, pure delight. It's not a live stream, it's a comedy highlight.
Hi, Caitlin. Hi, Josh. Automatic like for Cat&Jack. Thank you so much. Good morning, Rosie. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Cool. What did I just do? I don't know what I just did. Caitlin said the only way I could do that was if you wanted me to. I don't know what we're talking about. No way, Sean. Debbie's wearing these socks, though. You got a little peek there. There's a little leg showing. Oh, second day of not being able to sleep. Do you have anything going on in particular that's bothering you? Nothing that obvious.
So the camera swings to Debbie's place. There you go, dear sister.
Caitlin, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Jack. You're being hilarious. What are you doing, my crazy boy? Hi, Megan. Rosie, we're good. We lost power last night, which was a little interesting. So we still have our emergency supplies out. You're not sure if there's something going on. You're just overthinking. That happens, unfortunately. There we go. Hi, Megan. Good morning. I'm not sure why, but it's possible. I mean, it was getting colder. It didn't get above freezing yesterday. I don't know. It was out for about 2 hours. Just enough to get kind of cold in the house, but we're fine. We were fine. And my neighbors, it's so funny because, nobody had power. So you could see everybody's house, even though we're kind of spread out, you could see lights like flashlights or candles or emergency lights just moving through the houses. So I did not feel that alone, at least. Favorite singer? Caitlin, I'm not sure. You like the candles? Well, thanks, Megan. I'm glad I had them, to be honest. I'm really glad I had them. What do you think, Jack? Jack was glad too. Oh my gosh. Jack would not leave my side. He was being so silly. There's the boy. Hey, you need to sit on the bed. Sit down. Sit your hiney down. There's my boy. We will move this stuff. We will. Where will we move it to? I don't know. We're not quite sure yet. Yours is Morgan Wallen. Aw, nice. Rosie says, my teacher said only 6 weeks left for winter to be over. I sure hope so. That would be lovely. Oh, that was quick. Up and done. LOL Bird. Hello, my friend. I haven't seen you in forever. He does have a horse head. You are correct. Can see you in color. He has horse legs. Look at him. Rosie says, wait, you don't like the cold. I do not like the cold. Nope. Not a big fan. No, Megan. I just pulled out an old one. Thank you. Hi, Tracy. Caitlin says, I have asthma and I'm having a bad asthma attack. Well, then you need to wake your parents up and go deal with that. Rosie says, why? I love the cold. Oh, no, not me. Hey Nina, are you still there? What'd you eat, my friend? Carl Shell, good morning. How are you? Go. Better use something, sir. Caitlin says, I have, but I am feeling better. Okie doke. Rosie says, I was planning on doing a video, but I'm not sure if I will. If I'm still awake and I got school. What happened in here? Huh. Rosie, thank you. Thank you, Rosie. We love you. Gosh, thank you, thank you. Well, I hope you get to do the video. That would be awesome. Carl says, loving the rain and my shorts video. Is it still raining there, Carl? Oh my goodness. Jack, go ahead and get up here. You're being so silly. Caitlin says, I know you have asthma, but does it make you nauseous sometimes because it makes me nauseous? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about nauseous. Are you going to think about it, Jack? Jackie, cray. Go ahead and get up here. Go ahead. Carl, does it only ever rain there? It never snows, right? So your winter time is basically just rain? Jack. Funny boy. I'm so embarrassed. Oh, you are ridiculous. Just get up there, silly. Oh, nice. Rosie says, people ask me why I rejoined school and they want a school video, like a day in my life video. So I'm trying to do that and hopefully I'll be wide awake. Nice. That's really interesting. I love that. That's a great idea. Merrick. Oh no, zebra cake, Swiss cake, roll, oatmeal cream pie, zebra cake time. Yes. Yes. Oh, Caitlin, you cough so much it makes you gag? For sure. Sometimes I feel like I'm drowning. I'm drowning in all that nasty stuff. Merrick says, I have been preparing. Do you have a hidden supply, an emergency supply of Little Debbie's? Carl says, very rarely get snow, sometimes ice. Rosie says to Caitlin, maybe go to a doctor, they can help. Caitlin lives with her parents, and she said her parents are aware, so yes, good advice, Rosie. Make sure you let your parents know. No, Rosie, I don't go back to work till maybe March. I had to cancel my doctor's appointment today, so my next appointment's not till March. And I'm waiting on that visit just to get some medicine. It sucks. I did. I cried a little bit. I've been waiting for this appointment for a month. And then to get snowed in at the last minute, kind of super depressing. Jack Butt, for your viewing pleasure. Joshua says, how are you this morning? We're pretty good this morning, actually. Thank you. How are you, Joshua? Did you books? We need Daniel here because Jack has gas. They can relate with each other. Carl says, I sent you snow because of the jet stream. Did you really? That is all beyond me, Carl. Hi, Jed. Jed at Chef Artist is here. Daniel, we were just talking about you. We're good. How are you? Joshua says, I'm well. I'm tired, but I saw you guys were on and I can't sleep. Well, thank you for coming by. Definitely. Hang out here long enough and we will put you to sleep. We're pretty good at it. Right, Jack? Jack Butt? You just got off the game. Rosie, you know then. Rosie says, I hate when I need to change my appointments after waiting a while for it. Yes. Yep. I'm just going to, well, as soon as the snow melts, it's supposed to rain this afternoon. So as long as it doesn't freeze back up, we'll see. We should be good. And then I can just call every morning and hope somebody cancels their appointment. And maybe I can take their appointment. I'm hoping. Joshua, Jack is awesome. Thank you. Carl says, I was on a test live stream yesterday with Allie. How did it go, Carl? Oh, Rosie says, Josh, welcome to my group. I can't sleep at all either. Or I can't sleep too. I'm putting words in her mouth. And Jed says, yeah, I haven't slept yet either, Rosie. It went well. Good, Carl. Are you guys thinking about maybe a live stream this week? Rosie says I canceled so many appointments. Ugh. Just frustrating. So frustrating. Joshua says, I'm no stranger to docs. I gotta go once a month. It always seems to be on the worst weather or days we don't have the energy. Yes. Daniel says, I'm going to get my warm shower and wash up, and we will see you when you are all refreshed and warm and clean. Right, Jackie? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Rosie says, Chef, hi, how are you? I did not see you live. Josh says, doc appointments are frustrating. I guess Carl's saying his live streaming depends on the weather on Saturday. Okay. Caitlin is crying, laughing. And Jed says, I'm watching a movie called To Do on Tubi and trying to find different karaoke mic or system to use the mic for poetry or my song I'm working on. Nice. D. Hello, D Loves Animals. Good to see you this morning. Josh, is the way Jack looked at you. I turned my back on him. I missed it. Rosie says, one of the appointments I canceled is my therapy appointment for my ankle foot. Oh, frustrating. Chef says to Rosie, I didn't go live, so you did not miss him. Rosie says, I love the Tubi. I watch a lot on there. The Tubi app, I don't. You know, they might have some good shows, but commercials. I just don't do commercials. I'm very, very, wow, Jack. Wow. I just want you to see. Wow, Jack. Rosie says, yeah, I was checking, but I didn't see. Stony Home says, good morning. Thank you for that. He says, hit the like. We appreciate you. Joshua says Jack has some sass this morning. He does. Cat can bite your burrito. The burrito's all gone. I ate the last one. Easy. Easy. Okay. Oh. Jid says, yeah, no worries. I just been cleaning up and resting my back today because my coworker didn't do a fryer boil. Out clear last night? I'm a little lost. Just a little. There is my boy right there. Relax. Relax. It's okay. It's all right. Oh, yes, it's okay. Candace says, oh my God, give Jack some more food, please. You think he wants it, right? Carl says, I have no managing moderators. What happened to them, Carl? Rosie and Chef. Love the Master Chef episodes. Are we still talking Tubi? Python returns says Jack's eyes are bigger than his stomach. He did just finish eating. Here, we've got this wrapped around your little foot, silly boy. There you go. There. Oh, good morning, the Bison returns. Good to see you. Da, 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 da. What is this? Something on your foot. It's food. Chef Artist says, yep, I might go live tonight and later. I'll probably do subs only mode to try to keep trolls out. And yeah, I did culinary college. Nice. Joshua says, I don't know. Jack wants to test that theory. Well, he might have to wait. Joshua says my dog has a metal bowl like that, and when he's hungry, he picks it up, stares at me, and slams it on the floor in front of me. Yes, Jack does the same thing. But he just likes to play with the bowl. Rosie says, if you go live, I'll keep checking to join. And be right back. We need to get water. Hi, Mr. Dollar City. It's good to see you. Hi, baby. Hi. I love you. You're the sweetest puppy ever. Yes, you are. What are you doing? I love you. Oh. Yeah. Mother and son. Funny. Carl says it won't work, Chef, because the trolls could have subscribed to you already. Jack. Oh. Oh. You're getting fresh over here. Well, Mr. Dollar City, Jack is good. I am good. We're both really well. Rosie says, Jack, you love me. He does. Chef says, true, Carl. I know I got a few guys trolling me. I love you. Joshua says, I call my dog my fur baby. Is everything okay? Hmm? What do you think? Oh my goodness. I'm not important enough to be trolled. It's a good place to be. Nobody cares that much. Rosie's right. Everyone's going to get trolled. Don't let them get to you. It's how you respond. Carl, you are important, cat. Thank you, Carl. I still don't need any trolls, though. Thank you, though. All right, Jack, we're going to sit up here and you can do what you're going to do. Why is my, oh, there we go. Manly Matt is arrived and it has arrived. Hello, Manly Matt. How are you? It's good to see you. Oh, Jackie. Always hiding from the camera. Carl says a lot of people miss my lives, including me, Carl. I told you. Including me. Ava. Hello, good morning, Ava. Carl, nope. Jet says, oh, okay, I understand, Rosie. I missed some lives yesterday because I took a nap from 12:30 to 3 p.m. on my couch. Nice. I ended up taking a nap also. Let's go, Jackie Boo. All right, come on, up here. Let's go. Josh says, Cat, have you thought of getting a cam you could attach to Jack? Like a Jack body cam so we can see his point of view when you take him out to the park. I have thought about it. I just haven't done it. Nope, come up here. Come up, right here. Let's go. Up, 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 up. Get up. Don't you growl at me either. Right there. That's good. That's my boy. Can't believe you just growled at me. You are a grumpy puss, Jack. Truly a grumpy puss. Joshua says that would be kind of cute. It would be. It's just a matter of getting it on Jack, and Jack gallops like a horse. So it wouldn't be a very good picture, I don't believe. It does sound really cute though, Joshua. Have you seen there's a cat. They've attached a camera to a cat, and I think it's in China. And you get to see where the cat goes. It's really, really cool. And Carl says, I sleep very well thanks to A-Frame and Tina. Joshua's little dog hates being picked up. Aw. Matt says, Jack is a bad boy for growling at me. Yes. He knows better. Joshua says Jack does have long horse legs. Yes. Joshua says I saw that. Well, we got Joshua and Pete and Joshua, the other Joshua. Wow, we have a lot of Joshuas here. Good morning. Jed says, yeah, Rosie, and I don't know what I want to do for the next live either. Matt says, just kidding, Jack. I don't think it's hurt his feelings any. I think he's fine. Joshua says, yes, the cat gets chased by dogs. I did not see that part. I'm glad I didn't. Says he goes everywhere and fights or runs from other cats and stuff. See, I just saw the cat just exploring. I did not see running or getting chased or any of that crazy stuff. Vladimir, hello, my friend. Lady Sky says 11 days till I thought it was just 16 days. What happened? Oh my goodness. What is the next holiday you're going to count down after Valentine's Day? Jet says, okay. Carl says, I've canceled Valentine's Day. Woohoo, that's the best thing you've said all day. I like that. I'm with you, Carl. Let's cancel Valentine's Day. St. Patrick's Day is after that. Okay. How many days till St. Patrick's Day? I'd rather celebrate St. Patrick's Day. What about you, Carl? I was trying to think of what I could drink that was green, but I don't think I would drink anything green. Green juice. Yes. Lady Sky, have you connected with our friend Chef Artist? This is Jed. Jed, I think you would really like Lady Sky if you don't know her. You both like to cook. I think you guys would actually have a lot in common. Oh, another YouTuber named Sunflower. I love that. Carl says St. Patrick's Day is 6 weeks' time. Oh, the end of winter? So is it around March 20th? Lady Sky says 42 days till St. Patrick's Day. Cool. We could do a St. Patrick's Day countdown for sure. Let's just skip the whole Valentine's Day. Me and Carl have canceled Valentine's Day. Carl says winter is already over in Ireland. Really? Jed says, I just subscribed to Lady Sky's channel. Awesome. Yes, good. Patricia says, hello there. And I see that you have a picture of little Debbie on your wall. How long have you had it, if you don't mind me asking? Ma'am, I don't have a picture. I have Big Deborah in IRL, in real life. And I've had a long relationship with Debbie. How about you? I mean, Deborah, how about you? You know, Deborah. Vladimir says, isn't St. Patrick's Day celebrated only in Ireland? No way, man. Green beer. It's an excuse to drink beer and have a party in America. And Rosie says, Kat, why you canceled Valentine's Day? Oh, because it's I don't know the words. It's not a real holiday. Lady Sky says, sorry, you can't skip Valentine's Day. You only have 11 days to go, though. Girl, I can do what I want. This is my world. Patricia says, I don't know who she is. Little Deborah all grown up. Little Debbie all grown up is Big Deborah. You were correct. I am teasing. Rosie says, Kat, my jaw hurts. Please don't make me laugh. I'm sorry. And Lady Sky says, yes, Vladimir, but USA is celebrating it too. Is that what you meant? Yeah, why is your jaw hurting? Rosie says, I mean, I don't celebrate. I only buy my mom stuff on. You're the sweetest, Rosie. You are. I just never thought of buying my mom anything for Valentine's Day. But when my girls were little, I always made sure their dad bought them a Valentine. You know, some candy, just something sweet. I always tried to make sure they had some. Yeah. Maybe I set them up for failure. I don't know. Josh says V-Day is nice when we have a relationship, but I may make one to hand out if I remember nice. And Vladimir says, wow, it's nice that you guys adopted it, Lady Sky. And Patricia says, okay. Carl says, they turned the river in Chicago green for St. Patrick's Day. Thank you, Carl. See, it is a big deal here, Vladimir, but we also have a ton of Irish immigrants and families that came from Irish immigrants. So there is a strong Irish and Scottish presence in America, especially in the Appalachian Mountains, by the way. Lots of redheads in the mountains. Joshua says, I used to make my mom one every year. I miss her. She was fun. Aw. That's very, very sweet. Aw. Hit me in the heart, Joshua. Sending you lots and lots of love, my friend. Carl says it's only a public holiday in Ireland. Oh. And this guy says, oh, cool, that your two kids did that when they were little. Yeah. Jid says to Rosie, oh, okay, I'm sorry it hurts. Yeah, I need to go to the dentist too because I think I have a cavity. Rosie says, yeah, me and my brothers and sisters buy her stuff, but since my sisters are married, they can't because they don't live around here. So it's just me and my brothers that buy my mom gifts. Very, very sweet. Oh, Lady Sky says, that's me. I'm Irish and English. My last name is a Scottish last name. Wait a minute. You just said you're Irish and English and your last name is Scottish. You've got me very confused. I did used to think I was Irish, but my auntie said, no, we're more Scottish. Rosie says, Jed, I was there yesterday. And Joshua says, you were at the dentist yesterday? Joshua says memories we always have to hold on to. If it's not always easy. I'm a sentimental person. Oh. Are you confused? Me, I'm a little confused too, Carl. For sure. I'm with you, my friend. You're not alone. I'm going to write a song about me and Carl being confused together. Right, Carl? Lady Sky says corned beef cabbage with potatoes and Irish soda bread for St. Patrick's Day meal. Yum. Nino says hello to Lady Sky. Nino, do you like watching Lady Sky cook? I bet you do. As much as we talk about food, I think watching Lady Sky would be a real comfort for a single man. Patricia says, speaking of going to the dentist, also have an appointment for myself in 2 days, and I am not looking forward to going. And you know what? Nowadays, it's really hard to find a good dentist. That's the problem. I'm just hearing so many horror stories nowadays. Nina says, I am eating a York peppermint patty. Speaking of peppermint patties and chocolate, Lady Sky made, what do they call grasshopper brownies? Mint brownies, my favorite. I love mint chocolate. Vladimir says, one of my worst fears is not spending as much time with my mom as I want to do the, because you're doing this job and she's gone. As much time as I want to doing this job, and your mom might not be there. I want to move back, but I love my job. But Russia doesn't really have aviation business sanctions and all. Oh, that's tough, Vladimir. Very, very tough. Oh, I'm sorry, Rosie. Yeah, Joshua, I've been hearing a lot of people with issues. Lady Sky says, yes, grasshopper brownies. Now we're talking about teeth. Let's go talk about the stuff we really want to talk about, brownies. Nino, what do you think my favorite Girl Scout cookie is? Oh, stir fry later this week with Lady Sky. Oh. Carl, I'm lost too. It's okay. Hello, Wasa. How are you? You are correct, Joshua. Thin mints. Girl Scout Thin Mints are my absolute favorite. Put them in the freezer. Aw, Carl says, I miss you, Wasa. Carl might be going live again soon. We're hoping. Joshua, I agree. They are awesome. Oh no, Wasa says sickly, but I hope it's ending finally. I'm sorry. That sucks. Lady Sky says yum, thin mints, and the s'mores. Is it s'mores? Samoans are my favorite girls. I don't know any other Girl Scout cookie except for thin mints. In my opinion, there should be no other Girl Scout cookies. There should only be thin mints. Joshua, you are my twin. I missed what you said before, but then you said, then I wake up with a tummy ache from eating a box before bed. Yes. Yes. Eating the whole box. That is my problem. Daniel is back nice and clean. Welcome back, Daniel. Chances I've got work and I might have to buy a car part because the socket for the license plate light isn't working in the back on my Jeep. Oh no. Yes, Joshua says, Wasa, sorry. And I hope you feel better. It's no fun to be sick. It is not. Daniel. Daniel is clean and shaved and happy butt. Patricia says, I also love those Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies. They are so delicious. Yes. Lady Sky says, you can make your own Thin Mints, Cat. You know I don't cook. Lady Sky. Well, can I marry you? What if I marry you, Lady Sky? I'd bring you home and take care of you. Would you cook for me? We could have a deal. I'd share Jack with you. Carl says, I definitely am lost here. Carl, do you know what Thin Mint cookies are or the grasshopper cookies? Chocolate and mint. This is the most important conversation that's going on, is the cookie conversation. Favorite cereal, Lucky Charms. Doesn't mean I eat them, but they are my favorite. Yours is Raisin Bran. Wow. And Lady Sky says Ritz crackers dipped in Andy mint candy melted. Nope, not the same. Pap Zen, hello. Joshua says, hey, I'll cook for you for that. But I already know Lady Sky can cook. Reggie says, cookies, I want some. Carl says, certainly don't, and I don't eat cookies. Carl, maybe you'd be in a better mood if you ate more cookies. Eat more cookies. That's going to be our saying, eat more cookies. Aw, Rosie says Jack is my lucky charm. That's great. Nawasa says, I love Girl Scout cookies. Oh, wait. You're talking about we're talking about anything sweet, really. Joshua says, I went on a honey calm cereal kick, but got over them. Honey, I don't. Carl says, don't eat more cookies, drink more Coca-Cola. Wasa does not eat cookies either. Maybe you wouldn't be sick if you ate more cookies. Oh my goodness. Ever had a cookie called stage planks? No, but I think I kind of heard of them. What about you, Lady Sky? Kane says, dog, are you okay? Dog, blink twice if you need help. Hello, dog. Dog, I don't know. Dog. Oh, yep, he's okay. Panda says, you just reminded me my wife made cookies, LOL. Goodbye, cookies, and thank you, wife. Lady Sky says, muffin challenge needs to happen with Yogi. You know Yogi doesn't cook. I think it's a little unfair, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut after that. Rosie says, I have never drove before. Too scared of being in a car. Oh, you got, okay. Carl says, I don't eat muffins either. Gosh, Carl, do you eat anything sweet? Joshua says, Jack is just contemplating life in general. I think he is. I don't know. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Wasa says, to Lady Sky, I'm pretty sure Yogi really doesn't want to do the muffins. I don't know. I could be wrong. I just got that vibe. Maybe a different dish. Yeah, you know, Yogi's very settled in what he eats. He eats the same thing every day. But I know he does love Lady Sky and wants to make her happy. So he might surprise us all. Goodbye, Vladimir. We love you and thank you for coming by. And aw, we love you, Vladimir. I hope things work out so you can spend time with your mom. Maybe you could bring your mom to you. Is that not a thing? I don't know. Rosie says, Carl, muffins are the best. I think we have a problem if you don't like muffins. You're missing out, Carl. Exactly. If I missed anybody, I'm really sorry. Joshua says, after I got in a motorcycle accident, I was nervous to be in a car. 1 week I was driving, and 9 years after, I was on two wheels again. Wow. Yes, Daniel's birthday is coming up, February 5th, right, Daniel? He says, my mom asked me what I wanted for my birthday. I told her just to make a good and rich veggie spaghetti. Really? Wow. Wassa says, I was a Girl Scout too as a kid before my changeover. Okay. Carl says, if I get sick today, Cat and Lady Sky are getting blamed. Well, you can blame all you want, but I don't know what's the purpose that's going to serve, Carl. Hey, Carl. Carl, have I told you today? I have not told you, Carl. I love you, Carl. Joshua says, Daniel, how did you get the cool font, right? He's got very cool font. Rosie says, Jed, I've been in many car accidents and that's how I got anxiety. Oh, that stinks. Joshua says, happy early birthday to our good friend Daniel. Rosie and Jed are very alike. I love that you guys have been made friends. I really like that. Lady Sky, you don't go back to work for at least a month. So no work and no pay is going to make Jack a very skinny boy. Wassa says, no, just kidding. I was in Indian Scouts. By the way, I second Cat's sentiment. I also love you, Carl. Aw, Indian Scouts. I've never heard of them. I was in missionettes. Oh, missionettes. Yes. Chad Bailey, hello. Chad says, my dog had separation anxiety for a moment yesterday. It destroyed the house, being sad and mad. Oh, I'm sorry. And Lady Sky says, oh my. Carl wants Tina's cooking. Oh, I bet you do, Carl. No work for a month. Yes. Yep. Rosie says, yes, I've only known Jed for only a few days and he's awesome. He surely is. Jed says, yep, and I try to write poetry to help with my anxiety or making projects like my paracord. Nice. Wow, Rosie says she also writes music when she needs something to help with anxiety or depression. Carl says, Carl is, I'm confused. Is Tina in Ireland? Oh, why am I so loud and so close? I don't know. Jed says, thanks, Rosie, and that's why I moderated you for sticking up for me. Aw. Wassa says, yep, it's somewhat like Boy Scouts, although a bit more outdoor wilderness, hardcore, and no patches or stuff like that. And we didn't really say we were an Indian Scout. We said we were in Indian Scouts. Huh. Joshua. Joshua MP4 is here. Says good night. Good night, my friend. Thank you for coming by. We appreciate you. Rosie says she needs sleep. Oh no, now she's wide awake. Okay. Carl says Tina is only an hour away by bus. Nice. So you do have a chance for her to cook for you, huh? Joshua says good night to the other Josh. Oh, Daniel says for his birthday, the veggie, was it veggie lasagna or and some Mike's Hard Lemonade. That stuff gives me heartburn. We can't do it. Face facts. Her butt would crack, would hang out, something like that. I don't know. I'm ready for a sweatshirt. Melissa says the Boy Scouts tended to say they were Boy Scouts rather than in Boy Scouts. Yes, I see that. Carl says Tina is buying me beer. Can you not buy your own beer, Carl? All right, sweatshirt. Oh, shoot. And coffee. Hot coffee will do me nicely. What do you think, Jack? I think it's time to wake up. Wake up. I'm bored. Wake up. Keep me occupied. Keep me company. Rosie says, have you tried mint hot chocolate? Oh, nice. Wassa says we did do the races with wooden cars though, which I think Boy Scouts did too, where it can only weigh a certain amount. I'm not sure. I was never a Boy Scout. What did we have? We had Missionettes and Royal Rangers. Carl says, you are making me hungry. Have you not had breakfast yet, Carl? All right, other Joshua, you have a great day too. Thank you for coming by. We appreciate you. Carl says, can't eat breakfast on the bus. No, but have you already eaten breakfast? Rosie says, I deleted Discord a while back. I can post it on my community post so you can see how I draw. Yes, do that. Braulio, hello. Just, were I outside? I was not outside. Rosie says, Jed, I'll post some pictures of my art today for you. I'd love that. I would love to see too. Cool. Braulio says, oh, why did you think we just come out then? Carl says, I deleted my community post. I don't understand why, Carl. Moss says, but we also learned stuff like how to split a green stick to make a highly effective crawfish grabber and wilderness survival stuff, and how to identify medicinal and edible plants. Oh, and ask their permission. Wow, that's awesome. And ask their permission for their healing properties. Wow, that is very cool. I love that. Shoot, we never heard of stuff like that in Missionettes and Royal Rangers. We were the Christians going to save the world. What? Ask plants for permission? What? That was never a thing, but I love it. I'm being totally sarcastic. Wassa says they are more effective. I believe that. Rosie says, I'm going to try to sleep. Love y'all. And Jed, see you soon on your live stream. And she's sending lots of love. Well, we love you, Rosie. And yes, get some sweet sleep. And yeah, can't wait to see your art, actually. Carl says, hi, nieces. Carl, do you have... Carl, do you call Tina's kids your nieces? You need to clear this up for me. I'm a little confused. Rosie says, I'll post today for you guys. Okay, great. And Balio says, bless you guys. Thank you. Bless you too, my friend. Tiny Ivy Center earthquake. Smoking. Rosie says, Jack, sweet dreams. Yes. You take some of that for yourself, Rosie. Carl says, I'm laughing at you, Kat, and so is Tina. I hope it's a nice, kind-hearted laughing at me, Carl. Walking tall. How much is that doggy in the window? I know Jack's not for sale. How much is that doggy for the window? In the window, Jack and Mir going to bail. Hello. What? Good morning. $55,000. That is the price we have set. Me and Corrupted set the price for Jack on Thanksgiving. Yes, Thanksgiving morning. 55,000. Melissa says an old man who was saved by Sasquatch after a heart attack in a remote cabin described a similar asking of the plant before picking, as we learned. As we learned that they did. Sorry, that wasn't clear. Walking Tall says Jackson Heaven. He puts up with it, surprisingly. A lot of times he will not let me brush him. Goodbye, Carl. Have a great day. Daniel says she is always going to get me my cake. I told her to get a Baskin Robbins. Celebrate cookie cake. Wait a minute. Is that an ice cream cake? Is it a cookie ice cream cake? Walking Tall says Jack cannot come over unless you come over with him. I thought we were talking about selling the doggy. Hi, lazy algorithm. Does the chalk have any little chalks? Not yet. Not yet. One day. Kelly, what kind of cat is that? It's the big red kind. Lazy algorithm says you should consider it. You're right. I should. I will consider it. Thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. Good morning, Paul. How are you? Daniel says it's 2 chocolate chip cookies smashed together and ice cream in the middle and Specks on it. Mm. Sprinkles. Like sprinkles on it? Okay, sounds good. I'm all for it. Cookies and ice cream. Yes. Kelly says, sure is a big breed. Yes, I agree. Spaniel. Close. Setter. Paul says, okay, and you. We are good. We lost power for a couple hours last night, but we survived. It also made me think I need to be a little more prepared for stuff like that. Walking Tall says, I didn't see anything about a donkey. What? What? I'm very confused. As Carl would say, I'm confused here. The lazy algorithm says, my aunt had a teacup Yorkie for over 10 years. He passed this year from old age at 10. We loved him dearly. I had always told her that she should have continued his bloodline. 10 is young for a Chihuahua. No, I mean, not for your, even for a Yorkie, right? These little dogs last forever. Walking Tall says, don't worry. I checked with Jack. He said it's okay for us to be together. If you don't believe us, ask Big Deborah. But what about Yogi? We seem to forget about Yogi, who was a very big deal in my life. Chef Artist says, I just put on Talladega Nights. Nice. Are you going to go to sleep to that? Wasa says, does Jack's color make him appear somewhat camouflaged when in wild areas? He stands out. He definitely, get him outside and he definitely shines in a brand new way. All right, Daniel. Oh, a lazy for algorithm. Well, you said 10 years. That's why I questioned. But you said over. You mean more like 15 or 16 years. That makes a little more sense. I understand now. Walking tosses, like I told you, I'm Native American. I have hair all the way down my back. You can brush my hair too. Daniel says, I will be here in the background. All right, Daniel. I'm with you in spirit, Daniel, and I love you too. Hello, 666. You are sick with hammers. Do you have a headache? Are you okay? He is sleeping really good, though. Totally ignoring me. I don't know either, 666. Wasa says interesting because there are a fair number of creatures reported to be his color and photos as well. Walking Tall says we can go on a double date. You and me, Jack and Deborah. Don't worry, she doesn't eat much and she really doesn't talk that much either. Yogi said, keep an eye on my motorcycle. You know, Yogi is so kind. He would do something like that. That cracks me up. That was good. Very, very funny. Mr. Dollar City says, what's this work? I don't know. If this was work, I would like it. I'm down for it. I could come up, I could show up for work every day. But just sitting around petting my dog and talking. How are you, Mr. Dollar City? Oop, I woke Jack up. I'm afraid Big Deborah might have a problem too, walking tall. And she's not quite as, she's quite jealous. Wassa says, I suppose in the redwood or red pine forest he might blend in better. You know, I didn't take him. I wonder. Interesting thought. When I went to the redwood forest, I have a video. Of when I went. And there was just some weird music getting played out of nowhere. It was wild. You've got to think about the bows in the hair, right? You know what? Walking Tall says, my birthday is on February 23rd. Jack could be your birthday present, and we could put a bow in Jack's hair. I'd be up for that. Lazy Algorithm says, see, he opened his eyes like, why did you stop? Hi, baby. Are you okay? Huh? Are you all right? More brushes? Giving you a mean side eye, yes. Jack's specialty. Wassa says, what? Very interesting. What kind of music? It was almost, it makes me think of a fair atmosphere. But I could not find the music. It was nobody there. It was me and my kids, and we were separated and whistling to each other. And it was the redwood forest was amazing. I would love to go back. Kelly says, I really like the lazy dog. Well, thank you. Jack would really like you too if he could meet you. Chef Artist, sorry, watching Talladega Nights, drinking my second cup of hot chocolate, and working on the other adjustable paracord bracelet. Good. All right. Jed is getting a lot. He's a multitasker. Lassa says he says no. I'll be all right when you start petting me again. Walking Tall, you're funny. Deborah says those are fighting words, right, Jack? Jack's like, I'm out of here. I'm not getting involved. Oh, right here? I'm sorry, did I misunderstand? Is this what you needed from me? All right, let's find you. Six, 666. Thank you for the love. And whatever else is a pepper. I can't even see the emojis. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm not paying attention to him. You think that's it for him, lazy algorithm? Oh, yes. Are we done? I think your ears are really messy. I think your ears are really, really messy. They need help. They need lots of help. You're right. When I stop brushing him, he's like, what's going on? He also sees himself on TV now. Oh, not his favorite thing. I'm sorry, there's a little knot there. Wassa says, whoa, 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 what? Just in case you ever end up back in the woods, look up what Native Americans of many tribes and nations say. They were very serious about it too. Never, ever, ever whistle in the woods. Well, I have to tell you a story about whistling in the woods. My daughters remember a different lifetime where they were both in there and I was there. And Whistling into each other was a way to find each other in the woods. It was something we had done. And we've just always done that, like in grocery stores or just wherever we might be a little separated, we'd whistle to each other. So I will look it up, but it's just always been a thing, and it does involve the woods, and I think it was different then. Wasa says many Europeans have similar rules unless you are lost and use an emergency whistle. Interesting. Well, we're just the dumb white girls walking through the redwood forest whistling, upsetting all the spirits. Walking Tall says Jack will be all right once you have brushed that certain spot he likes. What spot is that, Jack? My big head? Yes, this big old spot right here. Yeah. He's a very pretty boy. It can attract very dangerous things. You know, I don't believe in those things. But that sounds like, yeah, Mount Shasta, the stuff that they talk about in the woods around Mount Shasta. And I've done some hypnosis sessions with some people talking about the Sasquatch and the cryptids in the woods. And so I'm slightly aware. It's just not my thing. He says you should. You should pay very close attention. I also have a belief that the more you think on something and believe in something, the more real it becomes. Why would I want that to be real in my life? It will not make a sound. The answer is no. What do you think? I'll tell my daughter you said that, Wasa. That's interesting. She is, her dad is Blackfoot, but she was not raised by him, and he was not raised by any of his family. So very ignorant of traditions and stuff like that. Paul says, don't speak like into those kinds of things. Like speaking them into existence. Bendaho, hey, how are you? We miss you too. We haven't seen you in forever. Actually, it's probably been a couple weeks, right? Paul says yes. Bendy says yes, it's been a while. Aw, have you been okay? Hi, Chevy 5-Speed. Good to see you. Oh, Jack woke up to say hi to you. Oh, or turn his back on you. Bendy says yes, just working. I hate when work gets in the way of just having fun. Wasa says, I understand not manifesting ill luck, but those things are there regardless. Sure. 666, I can see you. Wasa says Chevy with lots of exclamation points. And Chevy, what? Did I miss something? I better check my phone. Wasa says, wait, did you follow me here? Chevy comes in here occasionally, always stops by and says hello. Thank you for the heart, 666. Why did you choose that name? It keeps holding your comments, I think just because of your name. Wassa, what? I can't believe you know Chevy. Crazy, really? Wassa says, I don't think he saw me. Chef artist Jed says, Kat, did you see my post up above about the karaoke machine and 1,000 feet of coyote brown paracord? No, I don't think I did. I think I might have missed it. I think I'm going to take a moment to cough it out, blow my nose. Yeah, definitely. All right. Okay. The karaoke machine will be in the morning and the paracord possibly next week. You ordered them? What is the question? Um, Wassa says next time you see Chevy, if you can remember, say, hey, Chevy, don't reach around. He will lose his mind in a good way. Are you sure? Oh no. Chef Jed says, yeah, I ordered them just a bit ago. Awesome. I'm afraid to order anything. I've been thinking about these things like what if I had an emergency up here? Nobody could come get me. They'd have to walk in. It's a long walk. Not that I plan on having emergencies, but just all things you start to think about when you live alone. I wanted to look up, see if you had a different name that I could call you besides. Let's go to your channel. Nope. Nothing. We're just going to call you 6 from now on. How's that? Does that work? I like it. Jack says it's worked for him too. Oh. Chef Artist says, I made mac and cheese with homemade sauce last night for dinner. And I have half the top of the dishwasher filled up. Really? Wassa says yes. Chevy and I have collaborated on a lot of music. Our first ever, biggest, most fave of all is called Don't Reach Around. If he hadn't noticed me, he'd have said it for sure. He'll trip wondering how you know to say that. I think Chevy just comes in, says hello, probably leaves a like and leaves. I've never had a real conversation with them. But yes, if that ever happens and I ever remember, I will do that. Oh, Daniel is listening to rock music. Wassa says Chevy's musical. You got their. Okay, thank you for dropping their link. I will check that out. Is that the particular song? 6 says, you're my first. Your first what, my friend? Walking Tall says, I would say Jack is spread eagle upon your bed, but I can't because Jack is not an eagle. No, he's not. Okay, Wassa says no, that's just the link to his channel. I always keep it on my clipboard. Wow, nice. Wassa says, I didn't think it would even post because I'm not a mod and it usually won't work. I think you can, yes, well, it depends on if somebody has the settings. I allow them. I allow links to be dropped. So that might be why it works sometimes and not other places. Does that make sense? Ursula says, Big Deborah sitting on the commode. Did you see that video where she's on the commode? I thought that was a members only, Ursula. Yes, I have a video of Big Deborah on the commode on her phone. Daniel says, the Mike's Hard Lemonade is going to work out for singing to my Spotify playlist. Wassa says the safe way. Hey, hey, hey. That's for perverts anyway. They no longer discriminate. Don't reach around. Hey, hey, hey. Those are the lyrics I keep on my clipboard. Okay. Is Safeway a grocery store? Some context would be good. Daniel says, the love. Daniel, do you have any pets? Do you not have any pets? Ooh, I heard your tummy, buddy. Oh, my power was out for probably a little over 2 hours. Oh my goodness. Wassa says, dang, context in first half of lyrics, but it won't post for whatever dumb reason. Oh. Paul says, glad it was restored. Me too. I don't know what I do. Like I said, I don't know. I wouldn't know. I guess I would go sleep in my car with Jack. I'd run the car. Dana says, I have my cat, Lisa, in the bed beside me. Oh, nice. Where did I? Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. Walking Tall says, Safeway in Blonde used to be owned by the same company. A lot of their stores closed in California. I'm just a bundle of information if you don't like Googling. Walking Tall it. Jed says, I'm coming back. Jed says, I already have half the adjustable paracord bracelet I was working on. Wow, that's quick. Daniel says his kitty cat is adorable, I bet. So In Blonde is another company that is related to Safeway, I'm guessing. I just don't quite know. Wasa says yes. Safeway is a store chain here, but that was supposed to be the Safeway. Oh, okay. Walking tosses. There are 3 different kinds of communication in California. Ask a friend, ask Google, and now ask Walking Tall. Okay, awesome. Aw, I love him. He's the sweetest puppy ever. Six says it's either me or her. Oh no. Is everything okay, Six? Are you doing all right over there? I think the most clear thing I've gotten from you today, Six, is can you see me? And Wasa, I'm sorry if you can't get all the sometimes there's just an automatic filter on there. I can't even see where you've been trying. Frustrating, I bet. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Mm-hmm. Yes. Wasa says it's okay, but I keep trying different things, trying to find out which word is keeping that from posted, but nothing is working. Odd. I sometimes YouTube, I just can't figure it out. What? Walking tall what? Wasa says you're doing it just out of curiosity. I swear I can't figure it out. I don't know. Lady Sky says it's 32 degrees. I think it's warmer here too. That is warm compared to the way it's been, Lady Sky. We are, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, we are 16. It's supposed to get rain at 6 o'clock tonight. It's supposed to rain from 6 to 10. It's going to melt that snow, and we're going to have all this extra water everywhere. Wasa says, all right, everyone have a great day. I'm bouncing out and see you later. See you later. Paul says it's 14 here. It's a dang heat wave. Oh, baby. I love him. He's the cutest. Lady Sky says bye to Wasa. Oh, what time is it anyways? 4:30. Jack, what would you like to do today? We're going to go downstairs. We work downstairs today when it warms up. You got some sleep on your eyeball. Lady Sky, I don't watch the news, so I know nothing about it. I think people go missing every day, and Savannah Guthrie's mother is very lucky that Savannah is popular. Jen says, I forgot I was doing laundry, so I just switched it to the dryer. And I should go to bed because I got to go do the boil out. Yes, you should get some sleep, Jen. Walking Tall says, believe it or not, I'm what is called a mentally gifted mind. I also work for a corporation called the Rand Corporation. You have to have an IQ over 160. Mine is 168. They actually just pay us to think about things all day. Nice. 6 says, we'll know you by your teeth. Okay. Daniel says, I am listening to Fuel, the song in my hands. Okay, I used to love Fuel. Yes. That's funny, Walking Tall. Okay, cold again. And Daniel is singing again. Nice. What am I doing with my life? All you can tell us is, believe it or not, I am a member of the Trilateral Commission. If you don't know what that is, look it up on the other 2 sources of information. I like that little fox 6. That is really cute. Baby, I'm sorry. Daniel can now jam out. Awesome. It's a birthday jam for Daniel. Improved. I might just sleep all day. I probably will sleep all day. Oh, Walking Tall says, I am also part of a group called Mensa, but enough tooting my own horn. If you don't believe me, just ask Jack. Well, Jack, would you ever lie to me, Jack? Would you lie to me? You would never, right? Never. Jack says, I can't tell you anything. He says, I can neither confirm or deny. Huh. Oh, Jack. Oh my gosh. For real. I'm putting myself to sleep at this point. Still waiting on the miracle. Walking Tall says 2 more weeks till my birthday. I'm not getting older, I'm getting smarter, if that's possible. I'm definitely getting more handsome. I know because Deborah said so. Well, she would definitely lie to you because Deborah likes girls. Walking tall says Jack, tap your foot once for yes, twice for no. I'm waiting. I don't want to interfere. We got nothing, Walking Tall. Hi, Bridget. How are you? Good morning. How's work been, Bridget? Wait a minute. Okay. Oh. You went to work for 2 days, so you're off tonight and you have bingo. Jed at Chef Artist says, I've got 14 square knots out of 24 knots for the adjustable paracord bracelet. Aw. Oh, I love him. Bridget says work was super busy the past 2 days. Oh my gosh. Any reason? Oh, wait. What's the date? It's the first of the month, the first week. Everybody got paid. Everybody but Cat. Everybody but Cat got paid and is buying groceries. And Bridget says, yes, tonight is bingo. Nice. Daniel says, rock out, y'all. Oh, see how not cool I am? Are you still at work, Walking Tall? Just give Jack a chance. She's still thinking, but you can go on with your normal household duties. Bridget says, yes, the first week is always super busy. WIC and food stamps get reloaded. I wonder if I can apply for food stamps. You know, when I was very young, well, a new mom, I was on food stamps, and you could not own a house. I think that was thing. I mean, like if you owned a house, you did not qualify. Period. I wonder if it's still on that like that. Well, my income's zero right now. Do I qualify? With my zero income, we're gonna we're gonna go out and trap bunnies to feed Jack next week, right? Dana says to Bridget, hi. Hi, love, and how are you? Bridget says, I don't know. You'd have to apply. I'd have to be able to get out of my driveway to go apply. I'm not above it. Walking Tall says, see, even the song is about dogs. There was a black dog that sat on the back porch, and Bingo was his name. Bingo. Where did the black dog on the porch come from with Bingo? Well, that's funny, Bridget. Bridget said I had to skip going live last night because my stomach wouldn't shut up after I ate. That's kind of funny. Daniel says, love you, Jackie. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's trying to get away from me. I won't let him. I won't let him escape. I won't let you. Daniel says to Essential Irish Queen, how are you? Bridget says if it doesn't shut up after my salad tonight, I might skip again. Huh. What's that all about? Are you stressed out? What's going on with your tummy? Me and Daniel can help you. She says, no, I don't know why it's doing that. Walking Tall says, yes, you qualify. Give me the Department of, give them a call tomorrow. They can even give you an emergency money if you need it. Shoot, nothing is that easy. That's for sure. Just tell him you know Jack. He has a pull with a pull. He has pull with a lot of agencies. I yes. Jack, let's go see me. You don't have to go to the office to apply. You can do it over the phone. Really? That would be amazing. Highly doubtful, though. How would I send forms? Dustin says, hey, what kind of cat is that? It's the red kind, the big red kind. Bridget says, or online probably. You know, even if I did, by the time I applied and they approved me, I'd end up back at work again anyways. It's almost not worth it. It is not worth it, actually. Hi. Bubby. And you love him. Aw. He is being super cute. He also wants to escape and I won't let him. Aw. I don't know. I need to figure out my life. I really liked working for Pepsi because it was very free. A lot of freedom. But it's some god awful hard ass work. And I am really freaking tired of working so physically hard. I'm over it, to be honest. And I really don't want to go back to work, to a place I'm just not happy anymore. Ugh. Kind of sucks. That's how I found my job at Pepsi. Bridget is on Indeed. Thing is, around here, nothing pays good. Pepsi's the best paying place. And shoot, I don't know. Freaking frustrating. Walking Tall says Jack had tried it before on his own, but he was barking up the wrong tree. Somebody stop me. I'm cracking myself up. You know what? If you're cracking yourself up, that's what matters. Good for you. Bridget says, I just noticed Big Deb finally got out of bed. Yes, we had to change the sheets. It was getting pretty rank in here. Bridget. All right, I am done feeling sorry for myself this morning. Get over it, Cat. Daniel says to Bridget, I am good, just relaxing. I took a warm shower and I'm listening to some music and I'm in my birthday suit and it's 444. Hold still. Nope, stay here with me. Stay here with me, my boy. Don't leave me. Jack, is that your breath? Is that your breath that smells so bad? Huh? Walking Tall says they actually have you sign the forms automatically. You can have a job and still get it. I know about this because a lot of the people that come in the morning. Wait a minute. Wait, what? They're old people and they. Bridget says, I've never met a dog who didn't have stinky breath. Really? It takes 3 to 5 business time. What are we doing, Jack? Hmm? Oh, Walking Tall. You know, that's shoot. I don't think I got enough sleep last night, to be honest. There we go. Daniel says, I am most comfortable that way. One thing about Daniel, he likes to be very comfortable. It's very important to him. Just like Jackie and his mommy. It's very important that Cat is very comfortable. And when she's not, she's a crybaby. Bridget says she prefers clothes. Me too. Just because I get cold. Which is why, tropical island. Lots of sun and lots of water. Toss is here too. Jack says clothes are overrated. He's with Daniel. Walking tosses give Jack a break. You gotta realize he puts his feet in his mouth, chews between his legs. You would have bad breath too, don't you think? Yes, for sure. It was just unexpected. Walking tosses, don't worry, Jack. I got your back. Bros before hoes, I guess, huh? That's why we need another female dog. There's way too much male energy going on around here. Between Debbie, Jack, Santa, and football guy. Walking tosses, I just realized you're, yes, it is. Daniel says, I miss my dad. Music brings emotions and energy, some happy, some sad. Nope. Nope. You stay here with your bad breath. I make you stay. He's like, save me. Somebody save me. Good morning, Anthony. How are you? Jack. Okay, Cat, get up. How are you, Anthony? It's good to see you this morning. And Jack, well, I've been keeping him down all morning. Where's my coffee, Jack? We would like warm coffee now. Hello, Corrupted. How are you, my friend? Oh, you shocked me. Rude. Corrupted. How are you and how's the weather? Still snowing. It is not still snowing, but none of the snow has melted yet. It's still 16 degrees. I think if we have to stay stuck a couple more days, yeah, it wouldn't be good. Practice says, do you have firewood? No. We do use heat, but we lost power last night and it did make me consider a lot of things. Like I don't have heat if the power is out. I have a wood stove, but not the wood. Bridget says, stupid groundhog saw his shadow. What does that mean then? More winter? Corrupted says, spring is here. I wish. So does that mean more winter? I think spring is going to be early this year. That would be nice. What a nice thought. Well, you know what the good news is, Bridget? I heard that Phil is wrong more than he's right. So let's go with he's wrong. Daniel says, hugs, friend, to Bridget, and love you. My birthday is on Thursday. Cryptid says, I don't know. I don't know either. Oh, I could use a little sun. I could use a little vacation. Bridget says, love you too. Corruptus says, so winter is no longer if the groundhog sees his shadow. I don't know how it works. When he sees his shadow and we have 6 more weeks of winter, is that it? If he doesn't see it, then what's the other option? I'm so confused. What is the shadow equals more winter? Okay. Well, they did say he's wrong more than he's right. Bridget says Google is your friend also. Well, wait a minute. Our friend Walking Tall says there's 3 sources of information. Google, what's a friend? Ask a friend, Google, and ask Walking Tall. Although he's not giving up any information. He's not piping in on the whole groundhog thing. Oh, that's because he's in California. Sunny, balmy California where the seasons don't change. So that's it. That's right. Cat&GPT is the new Google. That is true. Cat&GPT. Oh gosh, Bridget said Cat&GPT don't know nothing in my opinion. I have to say I really enjoy my Cat&GPT. I like to bounce ideas around with it, and Um, yes, it gives me a lot of good ideas. Crypto says, I never used Chat GPT yet. I like it. I think the thing is not to take it too dang seriously. And still use your own brain to think. Hey, and be kind to Chat GPT. Oh no, Bridget says, Cat, don't be mad, but Carl will be really happy because I bought 4 C words today. It's a new flavor called cherry. So it's vanilla cherry float, or is that a cherry? I don't know. You couldn't resist. I don't blame you. I wouldn't do it. It's not for me, but you know, Corrupted says you don't like the C word. Corrupted. You know where I work, right? LOL, C words. Really? Corrupted after all this time. You don't know where I work. I do. I work for Pepsi. But I've always collected like antique stuff. And I've never liked the Coke antique stuff. It's always been the Pepsi stuff. And so it just worked out well that I ended up working for them. Bridget says, I like a lot of soda flavors. Crepus says, oh, what? Really? That's cool. Yeah, I never knew that. Now you know. Now you know why we don't say the C word around here. We don't do Coke around here. Drugs are bad for you. Crepus says, I think Dr. Pepper is probably the best soda. See, Dr. Pepper's kind of neutral because where I'm at, Pepsi carries Dr. Pepper. But if you go a little north, the C Company carries Dr. Pepper. And then if you go a little northeast, maybe, Dr. Pepper is its own company and carries its own stuff. And yes, we have a lot of Dr. Pepper. People who like Dr. Pepper really, really, really love their Dr. Pepper. Daniel says, do you remember the song Jumper the Rock Band, Third Eye Blind, the song 97? I remember Third Eye Blind, yes. You were 3. Bridget says, if I do a live before bed, it's going to start late. Okay. Wow, Paul. Paul is Mr. What do I want to call you? Not bad, just disciplined. Hasn't had any soda since he was a teenager. Wow. I won't go out and buy it, especially since I get it for free if I want it. But I'll drink it if it's nothing else and it's free. Daniel says, yeah, a little one. Paul says, can't take the bubbles. That makes sense. That's probably why I did not prefer the C word to begin with. A little too fizzy for me. Just a Yogi has just gone live if anybody hangs out there. Bridget says the bingo place I play at has the C word in their fountain, but they also have cans of Pepsi. How nice of them. You gotta please all your customers. Smart. Bridget says I always get a C word because I can get it in a big cup. The big cup you see you with, right? That makes sense. Okay. Bridget says it lasts longer than a can of soda. Daniel says the Dr. Pepper blackberry soda is good. No, I did a short about it when it first came out. Like when nobody could get it, I was sitting on a big case of it, a big pallet full of them. And I was like, I've got your Dr. Pepper blackberry. I'll be your hookup. Call me. Alrighty. Well, before I start becoming a blubbering idiot and crying about how bad my life sucks when it really doesn't, it really's not that bad, I am going to go. And I will say hello to Snow the Squirrel. Good to see you. We're just saying goodbye. You wish they had individual 20-ounce bottles of that flavor. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. Of the Dr. Pepper Blackberry? You know what? They did have them when they first came out, and I have not seen them in a while. But I think there's been supply issues with all the tariffs and all the crazy stuff going on. I think there's been some issues. Yes. I just thought about that when you said that, Bridget, that you're right. I haven't seen the 20 ounces in a while. And if I do see the 20 ounces, um, it's usually, nope, I don't think I see any of them anymore. Bridget says, I don't think I've seen them, but I've been wanting to taste it. Without buying a whole 12 pack. Yes, I get that. Thank you for all the hearts in the background. We love you. Thank you. Thank you. So sweet. All right. Okay. I'm just bringing up my heart. Whew, to say, I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for being here with me. Oh my gosh, what would I do without you guys? Really? Really? I'd be in a lot of trouble. Thank you for being my friends. Thank you for being here for Jack. Yes, just thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll do it again tomorrow. Jack did a big sigh. Aw. I'm going to cuddle with my puppy. Bye, guys.